A great afternoon for baseball here at Wrigley. The Cardinals and the Cubs, next on the show. No place better for Friday afternoon baseball than Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, you see a guy here looking to get himself into double digits here in victories for this season. And I'd give him a better than even chance of doing it because he's been pitching so well.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Alan Craig will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, left fielder Alan Craig.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
First pitch, 3-0.
And the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. EK, one-year-old ball clubs. The Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And that last win gets them a step closer to the 500 mark. They can actually reach 500 if they can pull this one out.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Now here's a sharply hit ball back up the middle. It's going to find its way into center field, and the leadoff man is aboard to start the afternoon.
Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Pause, now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Come on, Cubbies!
The 1-0 pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Roberts will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, right fielder Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will dig in, currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. First pitch coming. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
Yeah, you know, it's not always easy to pick up the baseball in one of these bright, sunny days. Nobody shades his eyes well, and he puts this one away for the second out.
Nate Walker will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs. Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0 home. And a bouncing ball, foul. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. And getting his final warm-up tosses in. There you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game. All-star right-hander Justin Verlander. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now to get us started in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Derek Harris, we take a look at this Cardinal ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
One on the way. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Here it comes, 2-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Two. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Ryan Sweeney will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. First pitch on the way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The next pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here comes the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here he comes again, 1-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, this is just not hit all that hard, but you'll see it get by the mound and just out of the reach of the diving shortstop. Good effort, but this is a base hit.
Starlin Castro will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently it's 6 games entering play. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head.
Yeah. A hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Anthony Rizzo steps in now. Here's the first pitch. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And now on 2-0, he can't just lay a fastball in there, or he could make this a 3-0 game before you know it.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Is on the way. That one's in there, 3-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking. I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Full count pitch on its way. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walk now in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
Nate Sherholz will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his club the lead here. First pitch coming. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
1-0 on the way. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run. But you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
A 2-1 offering. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. Here he comes, 3-1. Foul back. Three and 2, here it is. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
This is what Cy Young Award winners do. When they get in trouble, that's when they're at their toughest, and he comes through with a big strikeout there.
In now, George Kataris. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 21 driven in. Now the 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. Does he dare go fastball here, 2-0?
I think he's got to.
2 out, bases loaded. 2-0 count, the pitch. Fouled back. 2-1. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. We've played an inning. No score. Number 16 will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Now here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 1-2. Chopper, foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line. And that'll put him in a good position here with the runner on second and nobody out.
Yadier Molina will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Take him off! Look out, watch for movement!
First offering on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the stretch. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. A runner at second, nobody out. The 0-2 to Molina. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw by Bonifacio is in time for the first out.
And you know what? It's never too early in a ball game to play smart, fundamental baseball. You've got the leadoff man at second, so he's just shooting for the right side of the infield. And he's able to move him up 90 feet to third with just 1 away.
Here's Matt Adams now. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. He's ready now. The pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
The 1-2 with 1 away. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, you got a good pitch to hit. This is out over the plate, and he knows just what to do with it. Drives this one to right field and picks up that RBI from third.
Here's Peter Borges standing in as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 3 homers and 14 driven in. The 1-0. And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I think he's still a little hacked off from that previous pitch getting called a strike, so then he goes way out of the zone for that one.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Into the box now, Justin Verlander. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
Let's go. Here we go.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. 1-0 pitch now. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. One pitch on the way. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. One, two. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Ryan Roberts will start things out. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, and 9 to start out the home half of the second.
And they probably still can't believe they didn't get anything out of that first inning. They got the bases loaded, but just couldn't cash in.
All right, Robert.
Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. In again, but too far in. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Here's Luis Valbuena now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in.
Yeah, good eye.
Here's a 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Ready with the 2-1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
And you know know as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Standing in now, Travis Wood, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. .1-0 on the way. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
So 1-1 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. It remains 1-0. Alan Craig will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
First pitch to him. Swing and a rocket to third. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Boy, that thing will sure keep you awake to start the inning. I thought right off the bat that this was going to be too hot to handle. But he's got him lined up perfectly at third, and he's able to pull it in.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
And sometimes as a pitcher out there, you have to challenge guys up in the strike zone. The only thing is, it just can't be out over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. So he extends his arms out there and he hits this ball a long, long way.
The right fielder, number 8.
Into the box, Michael Lee.
Lee.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
1-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to take it is Bonifacio. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Number 7, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Nate Walker will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Oh, and he rips this one to first. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Ryan Sweeney makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Fielder, Ryan Sweeney.
Now the first pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike two. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now a hard liner towards short. Base hit. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling two all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Here's Starlin Castro as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Well, a little unfortunate there. If this gets by the mound, almost certainly gets that runner to third with only 1 out, but that's a good job by the pitcher to spear it, look the runner back, get the out at first, and that guy's still standing on second base.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First pitch coming. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Stepping in now, Nate Sherholz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's the 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's another 1-2. And this will be fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Let's go, Cubbies!
Here he comes on 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
Give him the green light!
He waits, now the pitch. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Once again a 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box now, George Kataris, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Comes set, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Yeah, and I figured this was just a matter of time with 2 outs. He figured if he could get himself into scoring position, then a base hit could tie this ball game. And now they're going to have that opportunity as he makes it there safely.
Let's get up and down
Pause,
here.
now the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. St. Louis is out in front, 2-1. Number 16 will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Second baseman, number 16.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Here comes a 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Ready with another 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the pitch. And, oh, this is off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way. And that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Matt Adams will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Here's the first offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here he comes on 3-1. Fouled straight back. Here's the full count offering. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if you pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Peter Borges will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. First pitch on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
Here comes the 3-0. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Justin Verlander will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First pitch coming. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
From the stretch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And, oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
The 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Cards strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Ryan Roberts will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Left fielder, Ryan Roberts.
The pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Lee is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 24, Luis Valbuena.
Luis Valbuena will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Come on, Luis.
And here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Come on, now.
The 1-0. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. One run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And the pitch.
Here we go.
Lays off, 2-2 now. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. The 2-2 coming. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Verlander deals the 3-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
Well, there are curveballs that have some pretty good bite to them, and then there's some hangers. And this, folks, well, this is a hanger. Well, you can see his eyes light up on that one. That's a mistake pitch if I've ever seen one.
Standing in now, Travis Wood. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready now on 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, after you've just given up a home run to tie the ball game, you can't afford to have a letdown out there. And he made sure he didn't. He came back with an important strikeout. He got the next guy.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Now the 1-0 to Bonifacio. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Alan Craig will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
Come on, Cody.
Now here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The next pitch.
Swing better.
Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. One on the way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. Matt Carpenter will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Too low, 1-0.
Hey, up. Try opening your eyes for the next pitch.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
The 1-2 with 1 away. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. And they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Into the box, Michael Lee. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
2 out, nobody on. Pitch on the way. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Ryan Sweeney will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Ryan Sweeney.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. On the way. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's the 1-1 now to Sweeney. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
The shortstop, number 13,
Starlin Castro will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First offering on the way. In the air to right center. Lee is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo will step in. An RBI single this last time around. Now here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Here it comes. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. And we remain tied at 2 apiece. Nate Walker will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch now. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 1-1 pitch on the way. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You almost get the sense here that he wants to stay away from throwing the fastball. Almost like he doesn't want to get burned.
Here he comes on 2-1. Fouled back. Here now the 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Full count offering on its way. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Travis Wood. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. James Russell will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
James Russell.
Number 16 will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. First pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. Two-two is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out.
Let's go, come.
Has a look, now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's set, now the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, that's all about playing the percentages there. They bring the left-hander out of the bullpen to get the better matchup, and he obliges with the big strikeout.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Come on, guys, turn 2.
Here's the 1-1. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Well, this ball got in on him just a little bit, so he wasn't really able to hit it as hard as he wanted. But he winds up moving his guy up to second base, so it wasn't totally a waste of that bat.
Matt Adams will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are tied 2-2. Nate Scherholz will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Fielder, Nate Scherholz.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 on the way. 2-0 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Well, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the sixth.
The 3-0. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls the strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Randy Choate will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 36, Randy Choate.
In now, George Kataris. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That was a pretty heavy sinker that time. He runs it in there about mid-thigh, and that's just a great job of hitting to be able to turn that one around.
Ryan Roberts will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
He's set, now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
He waits, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And this will stay inside the third base bag, a fair ball. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Well, we know this is a guy on the mound that doesn't like to waste a lot of pitches. He's coming right after his man on an 0-2 pitch, but this one's just a little bit more of a cement mixer. A lot of spin, but no action. So this is a good swing right here, and he's going to drive in a run with it.
Here's Luis Valbuena now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball to second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Wellington Castillo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Wellington Castillo.
Here we go.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Get a hold of that one.
A man on third with 2 down.
Let's go, Chicago.
The 1-0.
Here we go.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Good eye, all right.
Now the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Emilio Bonifacio would be next.
Let's go, Cubbies.
3-1 on the way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Two outs here with a runner at third.
Let's send this guy to the
Now
tower.
the payoff pitch home. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Jose Veras is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Jose.
Peter Borges will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Center fielder, number 11,
All right, go.
Peter Borges.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
John Jay will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
John Jay.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Pause, now the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, you are killing me.
Now the 1-1. Lined hard into left field, and that'll be back-to-back singles here to kick off the inning.
Boy, and is the tide turning here? I think that's the real question at this point. It's a perfect start to the inning. You get the tying run up to second base. The go-ahead run is on first base as well. Still nobody out. And a decision looming here whether to bunt these guys up or try and roll the dice a little bit on this next guy and see if he can keep the rally going.
Alan Craig will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
Ready on 2-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And the runner will score from second. And he will score as well. And the tide has officially changed now as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Sometimes as a pitcher, as soon as you throw a pitch, you know you're in trouble. He gives up the base hit and also gives up the lead.
Pedro Strop will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Matt Carpenter will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
The 2-1. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Now the 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul shy of the wall. 3-2, here it comes. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
If you can locate that pitch with movement on the inside corner, nobody's touching that thing. I mean, that's as good as it gets right there.
Michael Lee will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. from the stretch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Nate Walker will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, number 16.
Number 16 will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's the ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Cubbies 3. Trevor Rosenthal will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Emilio Bonifacio will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And now a pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Low roller, and he barehands it. And the throw will get Bonifacio at first as the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Stepping in now, Ryan Sweeney. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Starlin Castro will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Here's the 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. On the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here 4-3. Yadier Molina will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Matt Adams will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
1-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. 8th inning now from Wrigley Field with the visiting Cardinals on top of the Cubs in this one as you get a look at the line score through 7 innings. Peter Borges will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. First pitch coming. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 home. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Here's the 2-2 home. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Johnny Peralta will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Johnny Peralta.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was going to be running with 2 away. But even when you know it's coming, he's still hard to get a handle on. And he's in the scoring position now with that stolen base.
He's ready now. The pitch. Hit hard to short. Oh, look at this. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Jason Mott is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jason Mott.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
For the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Standing in now, Nate Scherholz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and this really is his 1-2 punch. He's got both the two-seamer and the cutter in his arsenal, so they're fairly similar pitches, except for the fact that one works its way in, the other one works its way out. Very effective, especially...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit-by-pitch.
Yeah, no way for him to be able to get out of the way of that one. And seeing as though he's the go-ahead run, probably wouldn't have tried too hard anyway.
Junior Lake will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 21, Junior Lake.
Into the box, George Kataris, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Very important here, with 2 guys on following the hit by pitch. He had to come out and establish the count in his favor, and he did just that.
Let's get the base hit already.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out.
Come on.
He's ready, now the pitch. Fouled back. He's set, now the pitch. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Some guys live for this situation on the mound. There's a guy in scoring position. You lead by just a run. It's all on you. And then you go out and punch someone out like that? I love it.
Into the box now, Ryan Roberts. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And now on 3-2, do you put any thought into sending the runners here with 1 away? Full count pitch on its way. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. It's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Michael Waka will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Luis Valbuena will be the first to meet him here, and they'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now.
Stay out of the double play already. Let's go one more time, baby.
And here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
At the plate, the worst case scenario, you've got to be thinking sac fly. A grand slam sure would be nice, but you've got to make sure you at least get that tying run home.
Pause, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
Waka delivering a 1-1. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
This is a strikeout pitcher on the mound, so you know he's going after a K right here.
Here comes Waka on a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
And a big strikeout there. I mean, this would be quite a tightrope act if you could get out of this while stranding that tying run at third.
Darwin Barney will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. The 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Here it comes, 2-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone, a home run. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, and it's now 7-4.
Talk about capping off a comeback in style, but we ain't gonna have to look far to find the biggest at-bat of this ball game. There it is right there, a grand slam that gives them the lead here in the late going.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Back to the drawing board now for that man after the grand slam.
Yeah, with 2 outs, that absolutely killed him.
The next pitch.
Here we go. Yeah. Here we go.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. The 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage is already done as the Cubs plate 4 on this grand slam home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Junior Lake will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 21.
Wesley Wright will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
Number 53, Wesley Wright.
Alan Craig will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now here it comes. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Now here's the pitch. And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Matt Carpenter will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Now the 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
1-1 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is going to be a base hit.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Carlos Villanueva will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here.
Carlos Villanueva.
Michael Lee will stand in, and he's been quiet today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
Normally it doesn't. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack, they've stuck to it, and they've gotten good results.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch to him. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here comes the 1-0. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Under it is Lake to take it in for route number 2.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
David Robertson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 30, David.
Stepping in now, Nate Walker, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
He waits, now the pitch. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
2 out with the man at first. As a look, now the pitch. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, you know, some late game heroics in the bottom of the 8th were what proved to be the difference as they rallied back to win in front of a very enthusiastic home crowd.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 7-4. So long from Wrigleyville.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.